Dozens of guns have been stolen from the RCMP over the last decade, including handguns, rifles, and even, wait for this, a grenade launcher. CTV's Kamal Karamali is standing by with more details on this. Kamal, what have we learned here on this one?
Yeah, Todd, we're learning through this access to information request that has bared fruition that 45 firearms, that service weapons that have been held by the RCMP have been stolen between 2014 and 2024. And within that span of a decade, we're looking at several handguns, and as you mentioned, also a grenade launcher. Let's pull those numbers up, breaking down exactly how many have been stolen. But first, we're going to look at how many have been lost. That was also part of what the data CTV News received. So, RCMP broke it down into two sectors, the number of firearms lost and then firearms stolen. So we're looking at the list of lost firearms by the RCMP. That's 349 firearms. Of those, 214 handguns, more than 40 rifles, more than 80 shotguns, 5 submachine guns, and 2 machine guns. So let's take a look at the list of stolen firearms by the RCMP. A smaller number, but still quite shocking to see some of these weapons that are no longer in RCMP service members' hands. And we're talking about over 30 handguns, 7 rifles, 4 shotguns, and raising a lot of eyebrows, Todd, a grenade launcher in that list. So combining the number of stolen and lost firearms, we have a total of 394 firearms lost or stolen in the last 10 years. You can see the numbers on your screen here. The slightly good news is that more than half, more than 250, have been either recovered or resolved. But Todd, still a pretty large number, still missing. More than 130 of those weapons still missing. The RCMP data, unfortunately, Todd, does not break down which ones have been recovered from the lost and stolen list. So curious to know if that grenade launcher is still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you wonder, how do you lose a grenade launcher? Let me ask you this. Any response from the RCMP on this story?
Yeah, so they said that they need a bit more time to get back to us. We sent them a request on Tuesday, but they said, look, we need up until next week to sort of sift through some of this data and figure out internally what's going on. Not telling us much at this point, but we did hear from some experts regarding, what this might mean and how significant that number of RCMP firearms lost and stolen are. Have a listen to what he had to say.
If the RCMP are missing a fully automatic rifle, fully automatic long gun, someone has it. And to have full autos floating around the community is a problem. I'm also concerned about the handguns, because people that are involved in the illegal trade of handguns are typically selling them for use in a criminal offense because they're concealable. And we see that on Canadian streets every day.
And he's also making some speculation that there might be some internal trafficking going on as well. We won't know or be able to confirm that until the RCMP get back to us. Back over to you, Todd.
All right. CTV's Kamal Karamali with the latest. Good to see you, Kamal.
Good to see you, too.